Happy Friday and welcome back to Drinking by My Shelf. Today I actually have the sad task. I have to pack up my beautiful bookshelf and put it all into storage. We are about to move to London into a much smaller place than we are now, temporarily. So while we're staying there, most of our stuff's going to have to go into storage, which means I won't have all my beloved books with me for about 2 months. So what I thought I'd do today, while I'm packing these all up, is make a summer TBR, because I'm going to have to bring some of the books with me. Obviously I can't not read for 2 months. So I thought I'll rescue some of the books that I think I'm going to read over the next 2 months and then make a kind of sad TBR that way. So firstly, I'm going to read this one, Bring Her Home by David Bell, because I'm reading it, I'm like 3/4 of the way through, so I'm obviously not going to stop right now. It's really gripping. It's a thriller. I swear all I read at the moment are thrillers, but I'm just so obsessed, and this one's already had so many twists and turns, so I'm really into this one, definitely going to take this with me. And then these three I also have to take with me: The Dying Game, The Luster of Lost Things, and Fierce Kingdom, because these are all books I've been sent by publishers that are coming out in the next few months. So I'm definitely going to want to work my way through these ones first. As well as those, I've also got 10 e-arcs at the moment on my Kindle that I also need to read because they're coming out over the next few months. I've got Final Girls, that one's had loads of buzz, that sounds really exciting. Last Seen Alive, The Good Daughter, The Marriage Pact, Emma in the Night, The Vanishing of Audrey Wilde, Did You See Melody, The Scandal, Yesterday, and Midnight at the Bright Ideas Bookstore. So that is already quite a long TBR, I guess, for the next few months. But I'm going on holiday next week, so I'm probably going to do a ton of reading then. So I think I might get through a few more, which means I'm going to save a few extra ones as a little treat to myself. So let's see, which ones shall I bring? Okay, so that was 14 books, so I've chosen 6 more, and then that'll give me a TBR of 20 books for the next roughly 2 months. That's probably quite ambitious because I'm hopefully going to be starting a job. I'm going to find a job first, but fingers crossed I'll be working. But you know what? You can never have too many books in your house. So these are the ones I've chosen. I'm going to bring Saving Francesca by Melina Marchetta. I just got this one for my birthday from one of my best friends here, Anna. She is Australian, and this book is set in Australia and written by an Australian author, and she said that it reminds her of home, so I can read it and be reminded of her. I've been holding on to Into the Water for a while. This is the second book by the woman who wrote Girl of the Train, which I absolutely loved, and now as a reward for finishing dissertations, I think I can read this one. Elemina P I got for Christmas and still haven't had a chance to read it, but I keep hearing so much about it, so I think now is the time I can enjoy this one. Probably on holiday this week, I think. The Power has been getting so much buzz. I actually picked this one up without ever having heard of it. I just randomly was at a book festival on the street and I saw it, and it's basically about a world where women get this power in their fingertips to hurt men, I think. And I was like, that sounds great. So I bought that one, and now suddenly it's really huge, and I haven't read it, so I'll bring this one and finally get into it. I'm going to bring this book, Animal Liberation, because I have been meaning to go vegan for nearly 2 years now, and I still haven't done it, and I don't know why. I originally decided almost 2 years ago, because going vegan is such a big change, that I would do it in baby steps. So I'd first cut out mammals, and then I would cut out poultry, and then fish, and then eventually I would go totally vegan. But I'm still on step 1, nearly 2 years later, still all I've cut out is mammals. And I'm cutting out chicken. I don't eat chicken that much anymore, but I sometimes do. But anyway, I do kind of believe that I should be a vegan, and I don't know what's stopping me, but I kind of feel like if you really truly believe something, then you will do it. So I feel like I need to better understand exactly why I should be a vegan in order to go vegan, if that makes sense. So I bought myself this book, Animal Liberation, which is from the 70s, and it's famous for kind of kickstarting veganism, and I'm hoping that by the time I finish reading it, I will then strongly enough understand why I need to be vegan that I will just be inspired to do it. So that's my plan. And then finally I'm going to bring this beautiful book, House of Birds. This I also got for Christmas, and it's set in Oxford, which is where I live now, and it's kind of sad. I should have read it while I was here, but then I was thinking it's actually quite nice, because I'm really sad to leave here. If I read this as soon as I've gone, it'll kind of remind me of being back in Oxford, and it'll be quite nice and not be so sad leaving. And it's so pretty, so it'll look nice in the new house. Which means that this plus my 10 e-arcs make up my TBR for the next 2 months of summer reading. So I'm going to keep these ones safely with me, and now I just have to pack up the rest of these shelves. Okay, so it turns out I am really bad at spatial awareness. I thought that I would just need 4 cardboard boxes. I have now filled those 4 cardboard boxes, and I've only managed to clear this one shelf. I still have all of those to go. I think I'm going to need a bigger boat.